Style and Code. In this video, you will learn all the types of input in HTML. First, open up Sublime Text in your browser, and now just open the file where you have saved. Now let's start. First, we'll take a simple type of input of text. Input there. And be sure to remember, input is an empty tag, means it does not have a closing tag. It only has one opening tag. Now type is text, and name is like a ID, like this one will be for first name, so I write F name. And also you have to also write ID. Name and ID are quite the same, but if you want you can write both of them, but you have to write ID. Name is optional. Now the value, enter first name. This will do like the input will be a box. You can type any text in it. The default text it will have is enter first name. Then you can edit this enter first name and type there. Let's test it. Control S, save, and now reload. Here it is. This is the input and this is the value, default text. I can write anything I want, like I'll write this. See, you can write anything here. Now let's make another one of this, like named last name. You can copy paste it and put last here, and instead of F write L. See, they both are in the same line. Now what should we do? So we have to put a BR tag here. Here a BR tag. BR tag means break, means a break of a line. Here they both are now on different lines. This stride is different, this line is different. Now let's learn labels. Labels, you can tell what labels are by the name. Label, and remember, label is a container tag. You will soon get used to this. Container tags and empty tags, you'll get used to them soon. So first we have to write ID. Not ID, for. For, you can tell by for I will write F first name. This label is for the first name box, first name input. And here you can write anything you want, like first name here. Now you can edit labels. They're just like labels which label things like this. First name colon, and here is the checkbox box. But if you want them on different lines, what should you do? That's correct. You have to put BR tags here. A BR tag. Now they were both on different lines. Let's do the same for the last name. Here I'll write L, and here last. Save and reload. Here. Now the second type of inputs are radio. Input. We can write the labels later, but first type is radio. And name can be for gender. Name can be for, yes, you can make a gender. You can make it gender. ID is gender 2. Let's make another of this. Now for radio buttons, cases are different. You can, instead of putting the same, you can write male and female. So when you use these radio buttons, if you're using some JavaScript or something with this, if you take this input and take it out for somewhere else, ID, you will get the ID, because first let's see what happens here. See here, radio buttons can be clicked. They're very simple. Let's put them on different lines first. BR. Now let's make checkbox. The next type of input is checkbox. Checkbox. Name. We can write this later. Here, let's reload. Let's make 2 of these again. And here, this is one radio button, this is second, and here. Now let's see what will happen if we make this both same. Now you can't click any, you can click only one of these. Now tell me what should we do to make one for male and other for female? Right, we have to place the male and female in the IDs. See, it is now correct. If you take input from somewhere else, you will receive this as male or female. Now let's make labels for these. Let's start. And now there. And this will be for male and female. Here is colon. Here it will be male, or you can write gender. It doesn't matter for these, because labels cannot be used in taking inputs. Gender. Now let's see what happens. It is correct, but format is not quite right. Let's fix it. The male, this one has an extra, the radio button has an extra one. Let's remove all of this, all of the breaks first. Sometimes it will get confusing to you, but you will get used to it soon. Here BR and here removed. So break sometimes confuses you. So break makes a break for the next thing that you will put. If you put a break here, the next tag that you have put will go down. Because I put break for this input, the male one went down. Now if you put a break for this checkbox, for this radio, the female will go down. And here a break. Now see. Now for the checkboxes. You can just put one BR here. So if you put one BR here, these two will go down to the next line. Here. Let's do labels now. Let's do labels for the checkboxes. Copy, paste, and paste. Checkbox, let's make this for subscribed. And ID is also subscribed. ID, both of these can be same because they can only have one option. There. And now for this one, watch videos. Width. Also, you should make all the names and IDs in small letters. It's easy to manage them because sometimes you can make a error and place somewhere a capital instead of a small and small instead of a capital. Now let's see what happens. See, now we can check both of these here, and now this. Compile and code. Compile, code. So these are the basics of all the inputs in these are the basics of all inputs in HTML. I hope you liked my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.